Aside from your relationship with Jesus, aside from your family, aside from your assignment, there is absolutely nothing else in this life that is a do or die affair. Why are you allowing the issue of the job to kill you? Are you that cheap to give it the power to kill you? Why are you allowing the fact that you were not recognized in an occasion? This thing happened January until now. You have developed, you are almost sick because your ego was stung. So those who left, who today have gone to be with the Lord, I imagine them sitting respectfully. Some of them are your loved ones. I don't mean to get you emotional, but when they sat in that train, as it started, they didn't know the clock too started. The same way you are seated here, I'm not trying to be a bearer of bad news, but you are closer today than you were in the morning. I don't care how long the time is. Just know that when you woke up this morning, you are closer to that moment. Believe it, cast it, say in Jesus' name, I don't agree, safe journey. I can assure you by the God of heaven, by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, among the many things that you remember, it is -1 day to that moment. So when you are fighting and dragging for your ego, let wisdom stand in between to separate you and say, there is no time for this. Remember what you should not lose. Lose the business, but don't lose peace. Lose whatever, but don't lose peace. Remember the wisdom of a dying man. Money will not do you much at that time. It does not give fulfillment. So as you begin your journey and as you explore everything you are trying to explore, look up please. There is a kind of desperation many of you are giving life that will end up hurting you. It's an unnecessary desperation. There are the things that matter. The chiefest among them is peace. Tie it around you. No matter what happens, refuse to let your peace go. And at the end of your life, you will find out that peace brought you houses. You will find out that peace brought you certificates, but you will wave them at the gates of success, and peace will escort you gallantly into the realm where only few ever get to. It's called the realm of fulfillment. You will stand there with joy, knowing you have lived your life effectively, serving the purposes of the kingdom. And whether he comes to meet you or you go to meet him, you can wave earth goodbye with joy, because it's the same peace that goes with you. Jesus said, my peace. Africa, hear me. It may look like we've lost everything. Nigeria, I know the cost of fuel, the cost of diesel. I know that terrorism is everywhere. People have lost their homes. People have lost their loved ones. And if I ask you, what do you have left? I know you will say nothing. Let me show you that in all that you lost, you really did not lose anything, because there is something Satan wants to take. My message is to help you to protect it with all you've had. I may lose my family members, but I have peace. I may not have gotten the job yet, but I have peace. I may not have had ministry expansion yet, but I have peace. The gifts of the Spirit may not yet be at work in my life as a preacher, but I have peace. Someone shout peace. Peace. So listen to me. Psychology and psychologists call it security, and you need to be secured. They call it variety or dynamism. They call it significance, your pedigree. They call it love and acceptance, that craving to be handed a right hand of fellowship into circles and spheres. They call it growth and achievement. They call it impact and contribution. The master only calls it one word: peace.